When you were younger, you thought that if you ate the seeds, fruit would grow in your stomach. Fortunately, there are a lot easier ways to start your seeds and grow your plants. Here's how. Hi, my name is Hamza Ali, and today I'll be showing you how to start seeds, turn them into seedlings, and hopefully along the course of this video series we show you from the stage of the seed to the point of harvest. Before you start planting your seeds, you need to know what seeds need to germinate. The main two factors being moisture and sunlight. At Agrination, when it comes to starting seeds, we like to adhere to something we like to call the PPG. What does PPG stand for? It stands for preparation, planting, and growing. You need to conceptualize what it is you're going to be doing. What seeds you're going to be planting, what you're going to be planting in, where you're going to be putting them, how you're going to water them, what sort of nutrients they're going to need, all of those things. And we'll go through that in a subsequent video. Today, we're going to show you how to begin the whole process. So, what are you going to need for today's video? You're going to need somewhere to place your seeds. For the purpose of this video series, we constructed a makeshift seedling area. Our makeshift seedling area is made out of things that you can find at home. We used wooden pallets for the tables. We took apart some wooden pallets to make the posts. We had some pieces of aluminum that was readily available. The only thing that we had to really purchase would have been clear construction plastic for the covering and the PVC pipes, as well as the fittings. I'll leave a complete list in the description of what I used. Our overhead irrigation is connected to a barrel that collects rainwater runoff from the roof. It's pushed through the lines via a pump that comes on twice a day because we have a timer attached, and it runs for about 10 minutes each time. So you're going to need containers to plant your seeds, something to put your potting mix in, something to keep your seedlings until you're ready to transplant. We use the most widely accessible and convenient option, which would have been the 200 cell black plastic crates. In addition to that, you're going to need some sort of substrate or potting mix to plant in. Everybody and their uncle just call it Pro Mix here in Trinidad. The Pro Mix is really and truly a brand. What is the substrate? It's usually a mixture of something like peat moss, vermiculite, and perlite. The brand itself doesn't really matter. What matters is getting a sterile planting medium that is able to retain some level of moisture to help benefit the germination and growth of your seeds. You're also going to need something to take your potting mix or your substrate out. You're going to need a bucket to mix it in, bleach or some sanitizing agent to clean your seedling crates, and of course, you're going to need seeds. The first thing you want to do is sanitize those seedling trays. You can do that with a mild bleach solution when you're washing them. The next thing you want to do is you want to get that bag of substrate open. Then mix it with some water. So you're going to put some of that in a bucket and you're going to mix it with water. Once you have your potting soil mixed, you're just going to take it out and kind of evenly spread it throughout your seedling crates. So you're going to try and fill up all of the holes, all of the 200 cells. Once you have that properly set, you're going to want to poke holes into it so that you can plant your seeds, so we can move from the step of preparation now to planting. But before we do that, we need to make sure that it's at the right planting depth. So the general rule of thumb that we like to use would be to plant at a depth that is around twice the length of your seed. To poke the holes, you can use anything that's available. Some people use the back of a pencil, some people use twigs. We use twigs here, but using that takes a while. So to kind of speed up the process, you can use your fingers to just kind of poke shallow holes. Next, you're gonna want to take 2 or 3 seeds. You're gonna pour your seeds out of the container onto your hand. You're gonna want to take like 2 or 3 and put them in a hole. Why aren't you just putting one? Because there's something called a germination percentage, which is often listed on the seed package. Sometimes it's not. What a germination percentage means is that if you have 100 seeds, there's a likelihood that all 100 of them will not germinate. So to account for that, you're going to put more than 1 seed per hole to make sure you get as many plants as possible. Because you can always come back at a later date and thin out once they start to germinate. Because I mean, it's better to have more than to have less. Am I right? Once you have your seeds set in the holes, you're going to take some of your potting soil and just lightly cover over it. It's important that you don't press down. You're just going to lightly cover the entire tray. Once that's done, you're going to move them across to the seedling area that you prepared before. And you're going to just lightly water with your watering can. We're not using the overhead irrigation yet because the roots aren't well enough established to be able to hold that potting mix together. When the irrigation stops, there's often like 2 or 3 drops that usually come off like big droplets when they accumulate. So we don't want to damage any of our seedlings, so to avoid that, we'll just water with the watering can until they're strong enough. Now you're finished with everything, you're going to just want to clean up the area and pretty much done. Do you like plants? I like plants. Do you know what is even better than plants? Free plants. What if I told you how you could get some free plants? 5 lucky winners will be able to get up to 10 seedlings of what we just said. To be eligible, you need to be from Trinidad in the Caribbean. How do you win? On YouTube, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below on what you liked about this video, what would you like future videos to be, and the top 5 comments would be our 5 winners. Similarly, on the Facebook competition, there will also be 5 winners. Link in the description to the Facebook competition, which has its own set of rules, and we will announce the winners next week Friday. I really want to say thank you to my buddy Armin from Gorai Plant Supplies in Aranjuez for supplying the majority of the materials used in this video. If you have any sort of gardening or agricultural needs, feel free to check them out on Facebook, link in the description. They have great prices and we've been a patron of them for years. Really good customer service, really friendly people, really great products. So check them out.